Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here, Retro Crypto YouTube channel. Got a good video for you guys. It is 7:06 p.m. on February the 11th. So actually, it feels like a spring Saturday evening up here in the Northeast, and yeah, it feels great outside. To tell you the truth, today I walked around in a t-shirt all day. Today it was absolutely awesome. Um, just want to talk about HEX today, Pulse Chain, PulseX. Want to focus on Richard Hart, what my feelings about him are. Um, Did a little bit of a clickbait look there, I know, but I'm actually still a fan of Richard Hart. I really want to start doing more technical analysis on Hex. I think things are beginning to awaken again, which is massive. I think Pulse Chain is finally right around the corner, which is also massive. It's just a matter of us being patient and reaping the rewards, especially if you were smart enough to take part in the sacrifice. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Felipe? Joshua Flippo. Hey, what's up, bud? I saw your message the other day, by the way. I tried to get back to you. Anyway, sorry guys, but before I get started with some technical analysis and let's talk about the crypto market, do me a favor, hit that like button. I need you guys to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel so that my channel will grow. I've been stuck at 1,731.32 back and forth for like a couple weeks now. It's starting to frustrate me, and I want to grow. You know what I mean? All right, so let's just dive right into it. I just want to have some fun tonight, guys. You have any questions, any comments? You want me to look up any project? Let's do this. I don't know why we don't do it no more. Every time I come on, nobody wants to do technical analysis. I guess the market's getting too big. But yeah, any projects at all, put it in the chat. List them in there, and then I'll do some technical analysis on them, and we'll see where we stand. All right, but for starters, let's just take a quick peek at the market here. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I got to do this. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out in the crypto world with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys. So here we go. Right now, the market's looking pretty damn good. I'm so glad I started dollar cost averaging into H bar a couple months back. Hedra, they're going to do huge things, guys. Let's see. Bitcoin's at 21,860. Ethereum's at 1,537. You know, the market's looking pretty standard thus far. Cardano's at 36.8. They dropped back. I thought they were going to hold over 40 cents, but it did not hold. Polygon's $1.25. Hex is at what is that? Almost 5 cents. So close to 5 cents, which is absolutely huge for Hex. Hopefully Hex will hold out on there. And yeah. All right, so let's jump right on here. All right, so taking a quick peek at the crypto fear and greed index here, you're going to see that we are currently like in a neutral zone. So, you know, when I usually put my charts up here, I'm going to jump forward a little bit just for a second. And I say this is the RSI, this is bullish, and this is bearish, or this is buy pressure versus sell pressure. And here's the neutral zone. Well, guess what? With the crypto fear and greed, we're right in the neutral zone, guys. We are straight up neutral. I don't know how I feel about that because I really think big things are coming, but I don't know. We have to wait and see, right? Let's see what we have here. And then we jump forward to another chart here. I have the altcoin season index, and it looks like we are still leaning towards the Bitcoin season time of things. So this means that it's better to stock up with Bitcoin versus stocking up with altcoins right now. But yeah, it's definitely Bitcoin season still. But I've already started stocking up for altcoin season, so I'm actually, I don't even really think it's that heavily in Bitcoin season. I think it's rapidly approaching a neutral territory there. But this is what it has everybody worried about, if there's going to be a pullback or not. And there's a strong possibility there will be a pullback. If you arrow down on now, you can get this at blockchaincenter.net, by the way. Very useful tool. Just tells you where the market stands. I mean, tools like this, they go so far. You just go ahead. If you got Google, you bookmark it. If you're using Microsoft Edge, bookmark it. What is this? What else do I have on here? If you're using Fox, what is it? I never use it anymore. Firefox, bookmark it. But you know, all these tools, they're so handy. That's all I can say. They're just extremely handy. Oh, wow, we got 5 people in here. Thank the Lord. Hey, please hit that like button. Help a brother out. Hit that like button, guys. I need each one of you to hit that like button. And let's jump right on here. Now, I'm figuring you guys would rather talk about HEX before I talk about Bitcoin or any other projects. Please hit me up in the chat. Let's start talking. Let's communicate. You want to talk about Shiba Inu? I'll chart Shiba Inu. You want to talk about Pulse Chain? Let's talk Pulse Chain. I do want to talk about Richard Hart and what I feel about Richard Hart. And I will admit, it was a little bit of a clickbait kind of ploy there. But in all actuality, I actually do think that Richard Hart probably is going to fall on the profit side of things, a profit. Um, so I do not think he's a sheep in wolf's clothing. I do think that he is legit. He's not a Jim Jones. For the older people out there who remember that guy with the Kool-Aid, I know. I think Richard Hart is the real deal. I don't think he made some mistakes, and that just shows that he's human. Now, will he admit it? No, that's not who he is. But that marketing ploy that he was doing, I do believe he's done with that style marketing. And now his tweets are all based on just facts, data. Now here's the catch. Now if I go to his Twitter, it's his tweet. He is correct about his tweets. Like, why do you guys need to talk to the devs? Why? Because when he tweets out this stuff, there's very few people who actually understand what he's saying. Honestly, I mean, I know some of you guys do out there, and that's awesome. But I know very few of you do. And the most recent technical one that he did was on February 9th, and it says bug slaying. Geth and Aragon are building the same header, but Aragon is generating a different route. This is breaking the Aragon sync. Pulse chain news. No, not mainnet ETH. It's a snapshot of the way up to the breaking block. So once fixed, all the dates of previous sync processes maintained. So what does it mean to me? It means a lot of blah, 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 but it is positive information. Richard Hart is communicating with his community the way they want him to communicate with them. Nobody's really impressed right now in the middle of recession with somebody going out and buying Prada bags or whatever. Honestly, that just doesn't do nothing for me. Now, when he had some hot chicks under his arms, that was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, but or Lambo, whatever. But but honestly, that's not really impressive. What impresses me is the thought that Pulse Chain is going to come out and be released and change my life forever. I was smart enough to take part in the sacrifice, and times were good back then. And that July, and I went all in. So hopefully, I get blessed. I'm Eventually I will be if I make it to it. Because the reality is it has not been released yet. All right. Man, I got 8 people in here. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for the love. Please hit that like button. I got 2 likes. I see it says 6 concurrent people with 2 likes. Please take a moment, hit that like button, help a brother out, help the channel grow. You have any comments, concerns, questions, you want to give me some tips or ideas, hit me ideas. I always get made of fun of at work because I say ideas. If you have any ideas that you want to give me, or projects that I may not be aware of, please hit the comment. Let's look them up. Want me to do any technical analysis? That's my thing. That's my specialty. My specialty is not doing research. I suck at that. I'm lazy, but I love doing the technical analysis. So I need to stay my lane. So you want me to look up Phantom? You want me to look up Avalanche? You want me to look up Solana? Let's do this. But first of all, the most important thing we're going to look up is all of the HEX projects, or as many projects as I can think of. And please hit that comment and let me know which ones I'm missing, guys. Help a brother out. And I still only have 3 likes. I need these likes, guys. Oh, I got 5. Thank you. There we go. Everybody, every time I get a like, it's like YouTube reaches out and shows the video to more people. It's amazing how it works, but it's literally how YouTube does things. All right. So let's take a look here at HEX. Now I'm using the Fu Manchu cipher chart that is completely free on TradingView. Okay, this chart is free. All right, and it's called Fu Manchu again. And let's see here. We're going to look at this. First of all, we're going to go do a deep dive into HEX today, guys. So we're going to look at this on a daily chart, and then we're going to look at it on a 4-hour, then a 2-hour, and maybe the 1-hour chart. Yes, I'm drinking coffee in the evening. I've kind of had a rough day, but I'm good. It's like a little bit of a rough mental day for me. We all have our moments in lives. All right, let's see here. February 9th, the looks like we had a bearish. Well, let's do February 8th. Let's see if I can make this chart bigger for you guys here. I'm paying all this money for this software. Here we go. Full screen layout. Boom. There you go. You don't need to see my ugly face. Now, I wonder if I do the full screen layout, can I be down there? Yes, sir. That's what I want right there. Okay. So now we have the full screen layout so you get a real good view of what's going on here. Now we're on a daily chart for HEX, all right, versus the USDC, which is a stable coin that reflects the value of the US dollar on the Ethereum blockchain, which you already noticed. And if you don't, now you do. All right. So HEX on a daily chart, you'll see that now this is pushing it back a little bit. We're gonna actually take a step back and look at the history of when did it take off and where are we now. All right, so looking at the daily chart, we're going to take and put a vertical line right here. That was that bottoming point. That bottom point actually is not. The bottom point is in actuality really occurred here on this day, which is December 29th. Now that's the most recent bottom. I think that's a local bottom. That's not even a local bottom. That's a very significant bottom there because that's when we dropped all the way down to 0.017 cents. And you'll notice that from that point, HEX did not change its trend officially according to the Fu Manchu chart January until January 9th. Okay. Now, from that point, we had a bearish continuation, a bullish continuation, a bullish continuation, a long signal, which is basically a buy signal, a bullish continuation, a bearish continuation, a short signal that fired off on January 22nd. And then we had bullish, 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 bearish, bullish, 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 bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, and this is starting to feel like it might end up being a bullish here after all right here. Okay. Now, if you look down here at the Fu Manchu Cipher B divergence chart, you'll see that from January, well, we don't probably need to go back that far with the B chart. Nah. All right. So you'll see that right now we're actually entering into a potentially a sell range. We do have a sell signal there, but it's not confirmed. So we have to sit back and wait and see. But you see how these channels, it goes the exact same way for when it's a sell. Just like you can see here. We're going to jump all the way back over to October 29th. And you remember, look at the daily chart. So this is long term, guys. So right here, there was a red dot right there. And you can see how we rode this channel down until it was a buy range. So just to give you an idea of how it works, okay? All right, and that way you can use it yourself because it's free. All right, nobody's chatting again. Trying to get y'all in this chat. Nobody wants to chat these days. At least hit that like button. Flippo. I hate saying your name because I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. All right, so the volume is, let me check the volume. Now the volume is in yellow. The volume is actually down today for HEX. It's down. The market cash flow is, you can barely see the green. You guys might not be able to see the green at all. So I'm going to say that's very neutral. The momentum is up, but it's starting to pull back. The momentum's this big bluish area, but the momentum is starting to pull back for it. And the volume is yellow, and the volume doesn't look the greatest for today. Now you got to remember, this is a daily chart. We're going to break it down better than this. For the guys, the guys and gals that just joined, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to talk anything crypto, type away, get this chat going. I love doing technical analysis. Got a lot of water today, got some coffee. I mean, I'm ready to roll. All right. Now let's look at the RSI chart for HEX. The RSI chart for HEX has HEX today as being overbought. So it's definitely overheated. It's up 7.23%. It is definitely not the time to be buying HEX. And we don't have to just chart out HEX, by the way, guys. I want to talk crypto. There's a big market out there. And I do want to talk Hedron because I'm actually falling in love with Hedron. I got a soft spot in my heart for Hedron. I'm actually liking Hedron more than HEX. But it's part of the HEX ecosystem. That's where it gets weird. But anyway. All right. So let's look at the Fu Manchu with the 4-hour chart. Now, this is what's going to affect us all. Like me, I lucked out this week. I had a stake that ended and it ended. It was like perfect timing. It was like 4 days ago it ended when Hex really started to move. Now, here's the catch, guys. I don't know if you did it. I know what I did. I took profits. Yes, I did. Why? Because I rode the wave all the way up to 50 cents, and I rode that sucker all the way down to 0.017 cents. So, yes, I took profits. I'm proud I took profits. And I'm really considering rolling some of those profits over into Hedron because I like Hedron. And I also I want dry powder on the side. I lost money on Terra Luna. I listened to Richard Hart with Celsius Network, thank God, but I did not pay attention to him with Terra Luna. And I'm being hard headed to this day with Polygon. Because if you don't know, Richard Hart did not like Polygon or Matic because it has guide keys. And if you don't know what a guide key is or a master key with the blockchain technology, crypto, with the contracts, you need to look into it. Basically, long story short, it's a backdoor. Now, the whole idea of being immutable, oh boy, I can't believe it, immutable contracts is not to have a back door. But if you have a back door, technically somebody could always go in there and do something very malicious. But Matic is going to be doing huge things because Ethereum is still unaffordable. Excuse me, guys. This is amazing. I have 10 people on here. Thank you for joining. This is a blessing from God. Had a long day. Thank you. Please hit that like button, guys. Let's see where we're at on likes on this stream. We're up to 5 likes. I'm trying to make this a long stream. I'm trying to hang out for a minute with y'all. So please, I got one person chatting. Give me some projects you guys want me to look up. I'm happy to look them up. I am a Hexagon, but I'm also a crypto fanatic. So I like a little bit of everything. If you haven't subscribed yet, why not subscribe? Help a brother out. You have no idea the blessing you will bestow upon me. But anyway, let's keep going. All right, so 4-hour chart here. 4-hour chart definitely gives you a very compacted view on what's happened with HEX recently. So we're going to put a vertical point. So we're going to say our official starting point actually is not there. The starting point is right, we'll say here. And that'll be around December 29th. So December 29th, basically, HEX has, in my opinion, for those of you that were smart enough and wise enough and had the money, because we are in a recession, or the crypto, you brought HEX at 0.017. Kudos to you. You buy when things are down, not when things are up. That's the biggest mistake that people make. You want to buy when things are down. I'm going to jump backwards on you real quick. That's why when you look here at the, you want to buy altcoins. You don't want to buy when it's altcoin season. You know what I mean? It's altcoin season right now. I messed up earlier when I was talking about this. I want to buy my altcoins when they're cheap. I don't want to buy them when it's altcoin season. Like right now, everybody's buying Bitcoin. So I'm kind of slowly stacking up my altcoins. Slowly but surely. Dollar cost averaging is key. All right, we're going to go back over here to the Fu Manchu chart here, guys. And we are going to track this through. Now, this started December 29th. It is February 11th. And you'll see a lot of changes from previous trends. But what I love about this chart here, guys, is the chart looks very healthy. It's a healthy, slow, methodical movement in the right direction. And that makes me very excited. Now, what does have me a little worried is everybody is waiting for this death cross with Bitcoin. Now, if that death cross does occur with Bitcoin, I do not know how HEX is going to respond because HEX originally moved the opposite direction of the rest of the market. So when the bear market was crashing, the bull market, when the bull market was crashing, HEX was going up. And I'm not sure how it's going to play out this time because I do think that we are setting up for another pullback. Now, pullbacks aren't a bad thing, actually. They're kind of healthy. We're in a bear market, guys. You gotta, but this time around, when I'm up, I take a little taste, a little profit. But when I'm down, I just sit back and relax and don't do nothing stupid. But with the 4-hour chart here, you can see that the most recent short signal that we fired off, because all this is bullish. All these are bullish continuations. One bearish. We did have a short signal that fired off on February 9th. We dropped down, but now we're right back to another change from previous trend, which is this purplish blue. I can never decide what color that is. I believe it's purple. What do you guys think? And then bullish continuation. So it really looks like, it looks like HEX has got good support, guys. I'm going to have to really chart this out seriously with y'all today. This is awesome. All right, we got 9 people here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I got 5 likes for not. I'm sorry, I got 7 likes for 9 people. Let me get 10. Give me 10 likes. Can a brother get tips? Can I get a tip? And give me some things you want me to chart out other than Hedron, because I'm doing a Hedron regardless. Now we're gonna look at the 4-hour chart here. You can see that this here, these downward channels, where the momentum was going down, it was confirmed, and it started right here on February 4th, and it got confirmed here. So that's just a little dip here. But right now it looks like we are setting up for a long. That channel looks like it's about to close out already, though. Right here, you can see the green, but it's already looking like that channel is about to close out. But nonetheless, the momentum is still up. The cash flow looks great on a 4-hour chart. The volume is up and stayed up, which is actually great. That's the yellow right there. HEX is looking healthy, guys. It's looking healthy, and I'm really starting to think this is going to hold. Yes, we could talk about XEN too later after HEX, but right now I'm dedicating most of this video to HEX and Richard Heart to make sure that you Hexicans know I still have love for Richard Heart. All right, I did a little clickbait thumbnail, a clickbait thumbnail just to get people's attention. But yes, I think that he's a crypto prophet. Do I think he's crypto god? No. But I do think he's a prophet. I do not think he's a false prophet. I think that he does have the best intentions for his followers at heart. And I also think I ain't gonna lie, BitBoy played a big role in keeping my focus, because it was getting pretty cloudy with all those Prada bags and etc. All right, outrage marketing. Finally remembered it. Awesome. Thank you. I forgot that. Can never remember that. The RSI for HEX. Okay, so the 4-hour chart, HEX is looking very bullish right now on that 4-hour chart. That's all I can say. Super bullish, and we are still bullish up to now. The RSI is on the overbought side. That means it is not a good time to buy HEX, more than likely. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. Please hit that like button, by the way, guys. All right, so the 2-hour chart here, HEX is looking like on a 2-hour chart. Okay, it hit a top. It topped out right here, and you can see where it topped out. I'm going to put this little line here so you can see it. Right here, you see that little red dot there? That's where it topped out on a Cypher B chart. And you'll see at the top, there's also a bearish continuation right there. And then we start going on a downward channel here. But we do have a bullish continuation right over here off to the side. So that's something to keep our hopes up. The RSI is looking good, like I said before. Now, the volume is down a little bit, and the momentum is down. So we'll jump down to the 1-hour chart. I usually don't chart this low with things, because this is where traders usually use, but it still tells you what's going on. And it looks like HEX picked back up right here. So that's why we're at 1%, because there's the long signal, the volume picked up. You can just see the yellows, the volume, and it crossed over from negative to positive, and the momentum is starting to lift up. And RSI is starting to take off again. So yeah, I would say HEX is looking very strong at this very moment. Now, I don't want to go much lower than 1 hour, because it's very volatile, and I don't want nobody panicking out there making foolish decisions. Sell, don't sell, hold, be patient. Also, for the guys who just joined, please, for the love of God, hit that like button. This is awesome. I got 11 likes. I got 9 people viewing. I don't got any comments going. If you guys want to talk about anything particular, let me know. I want to chat away with you guys. All right. Anything at all you want to chat with me about. All right. Now, let's jump over here to the moving averages. Now, we took a peek here at the moving averages, and we had this set up on a 4-hour chart. We're going to start with the 1-day chart. All right, so moving averages works this way. You have the purple, which is the 20-day. You have the green, which is the 50-day. You have the yellowish orange. We'll call it orange today. That's the 100, and the red is the 200. And what you see happening right now with HEX in the 200-day is the opposite of a death cross. So this is a very good thing for HEX. HEX is looking super strong on the daily chart here, guys. The 50-day has crossed over the 200-day. It actually crossed over. Yeah, crossed today. So it had the 20 days already crossed over the 50, the 100, and now it just crossed over the 200-day moving average. HEX is looking strong, guys. HEX is looking super strong. And so is this chat, but nobody's talking. Talk, guys. And hit that damn like button. All right, so HEX is looking great. We will look at HEX. Oh, the fear and greed indicator. HEX is greedy. All right, so now let's jump down to the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart has a perfect fan. It gets no better than that. 20, 50, 100, 200. That's the perfect looking chart as far as the moving average, as far as I'm concerned. The 20 days dip down just a hair, but it looks perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Let's look at it with the 4-hour chart. I mean, the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart's not so great, but it's not so bad. Now, why am I saying that? On the 2-hour chart, you can see that the 20-day actually dipped beneath the 20-day moving average. I mean, the 50-day and the 50 days over top of the 20, but it's nothing to worry about. It's good, guys. All right, so let's take a peek over here with HEX with the Ichimoku chart. Now, I got some new viewers in here, hopefully. Before I do this, guys, make sure you hit the like button. And also, the channel offers a membership. If you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. Help a brother pay for this damn streaming software. It costs $50 a month. I actually like it, though. It's that Duck one, StreamYard. I actually like it. It comes through better, and it's so easy to do live streams. But yeah, I think so far I've made approximately $275 with the channel, and I've probably put $600 into it. But it's all good and fun. I love doing this, guys, and I like helping you guys out, like Joshua out there, Flippo. I'm gonna have to look up how to say your damn name, but like Joshua here in the chat. I love just doing technical analysis and answering your questions on Twitter and stuff or whatever. I really do my best. All right, I just like helping people. All right, so let's look at HEX here with Ichimoku chart. With Ichimoku chart, it's a fun chart to use. You don't have to be like a crypto technical analysis guru to use it. It's so simple. Really, red is buy, green is sell. I'm sorry, green is buy, red is sell. And basically what it does, it looks at previous market trends and looks into the future. So if you have it on a daily chart, it's looking at HEX all the way out until March 9th, and it's predicting a lot of bullishness for HEX. So that's something to be excited about. Now, if you look at it on a 4-hour chart, it just has HEX for the next 4 days as completely bullish. And if you look at the 2-hour chart, it looks like HEX will be bullish. Then that comes down to 2 days out, I believe. Yes, 2 days out. You have a little bit of bullishness and then bearishness. But I don't really use the 2-hour chart with Ichimoku. It's not that reliable for that. But when you're at a 4-hour chart, it's kind of amazingly on point. Look at all this green. You got to remember, all of this green that you see was predicted like 4 days out in advance. So it's something very important to keep in mind. And then we have the daily chart here. Daily chart. There it is. And there's the daily chart. And you see the red. It's not perfect, but it's right more than it's wrong. It's kind of amazing. And these are always these predictions are laid out before they actually occur. This one, obviously, it wasn't right on, but yeah, it's just something to play with. It's a pretty cool tool. And like I said, when you're doing technical analysis, you want to use a plethora of tools and everything kind of comes in one at the end. All right. Now looking at the exponential moving average on a daily chart for HEX. Exponential moving average for HEX on a daily chart is extremely strong on a daily chart for bullishness. 4-hour chart bullish, plenty of support over top of the ribbons. 2-hour chart over top of the ribbons, bullish. Let's look at the 1-hour chart. It's found support on top of the ribbons. So yeah, HEX is bullish, guys. There's no way about it. If you're about to buy some, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. It's a real hard one to call. For the people in the chat, please take a moment, hit that like button. I got 11 likes. I'm trying to get 20 likes. Can you help me get 20 likes? And while you're in here, whatever projects do you want to talk about? I mean, is there any other projects you guys like other than HEX? I mean, I think Richard Hart is a prophet, not a false prophet. A little clickbait to get you guys in here. Sorry. Also need some subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, take a moment to subscribe. All right. So now let's jump forward here. All right. We talked about that. I want to talk about Hedron. Let's talk about Hedron before I go to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everybody just starts falling off. Let's talk about Hedron. What do you guys know about Hedron? Any fans of Hedron out there? Anybody in this chat? I know Flippo likes Hedron. Joel Smith, at what price did you first buy HEX? I first brought HEX, Joel. That is an awesome question, Joel. And thank you for joining. Did you hit that like button? I'll tell you exactly where I first brought HEX. And it's almost embarrassing because I also made the biggest colossal mistake ever. And what I did was I did not take my profits. So the first point I brought HEX was boom. It's been around for a little bit. I wrote it all the way up. Bear with me. HEX was actually presented to me by Trayvon James. I had known about it before. I did a Twitter poll, and people didn't respond very favorable of HEX with the Twitter poll. So I disregarded it, and I ignored it like an idiot. So this right here, roughly right around here, is when I first got into HEX, and that would have put me at, it was a little bit over a cent. Yeah, that's about right there. When it was about a penny at first time I brought into HEX. And then, of course, I continued the dollar cost average in it, semi-aggressively, actually. And, nah, not too aggressively, because if I did, I'd be rich. But I wrote it all the way up. And, I mean, I wrote it all the way up. Times were good. I mean, times were beautiful that summer of 2021. I remember when Richard Hart took and did the Pulse Chain release, that I was actually at the beach. I was on the Jersey Shore, and a lot of Hexicans actually, they bashed him. They kind of bashed it. Was that when he announced the Pulse Chain sacrifice? No, he had announced the Pulse Chain sacrifice like in March or May. It was in March or May. But anyway, sorry, April or May. Anyway, but anyway, the sacrifice took place that July when I was at the Jersey Shore. And I remember a lot of Hexicans saying that there were going to be HEX maximalists. And the thing that I felt stupid about that was that, I mean, Richard Hart's the founder. So how are you going to say you're going to be something when the founder is saying he's going to be doing something else? You know what I mean? I was not. Did you get a payout? No, I did not get a big. I was after the big payday. I was aware of it right after the fact. I think I got a little bit, but it was not enough to even jump up and down about. You know what I mean? It really wasn't. So that big payday, I wish it was so easy. All you do is have some Bitcoin, right? But yeah, I kind of screwed that up. But yeah. Anyway, so that's when I got in there. Wrote it all the way up, wrote it all the way down. For a long time, I kept people motivated because I kept people motivated for a very long time. Right about, where was it? Because I could chart out, and it was just like we never reached the original lows, and where it really mattered when it took off, which was right about here, I think. But then eventually we dropped beneath it, and it was just so much for that. But anyway, all right. So I'm gonna keep moving forward here. I want to talk to you guys about Hedron. HEX is bullish. No questions asked, by the way, guys. No questions asked. Oh, I don't got no likes. Hey, hit more likes, guys. Nobody's hitting likes again. Please tell me you're hitting those likes. All right, let's talk Hedron. Anybody like Hedron out there? I love Hedron. But tell you what, I didn't really understand Hedron initially. I understand it, the ICOSA and the Hedron staking. I was confused. I'm not going to lie. So I didn't really talk about what I don't understand because I don't want to lead people down the wrong road. And I didn't really appreciate it. But the fact that you could take your Hedron, you could stake your Hedron, you could get a very, very substantial. Now, granted, some of those stakes had the initial rewards in it, but you can stake that Hedron and get ICOSA, then stake the ICOSA, and then when more ICOSA and more Hedron. I mean, I just cashed in like $300 worth of it, but I mean, it's not going to make me rich, but I changed my whole opinion on that project. So let's take a peek here at Hedron right now. And Hedron just went off on February the 10th with a blood diamond and a sell signal. Now that is a signal that's a very bad sign usually. Like right here, there was one, and it did a little bit of a drop, but nothing too crazy, but it did do a drop. But the good news is we just fired off with a change from previous trend, a bearish, should have did this differently, a bullish continuation, a long signal, a bullish, one bearish and bullish. Now I'm gonna go backwards because I made a mistake, guys. I'm gonna put this on a 4-hour chart. I don't like doing Hedron on a 1-hour chart. So basically, long story short, Hedron on a 4-hour chart has a bullish continuation, bullish, bullish, and a change from previous trend, which is very strong, very powerful. All right, so ignore the 1-hour blood diamonds. Haha, yeah. Unless you're a trader. If you're a trader, I mean, be all about it. But yeah, I try not to trade. I did think about doing a trade on Bitcoin. I want to talk to y'all a little bit about that. Let's see what it's doing real quick. See, you got me thinking, Joel. Yep, right here. But anyway, back to what I'm supposed to be talking about, right? All right, so right here, you'll see that on February 8th, this was confirmed with the momentum pulling back. We did drop. We wrote this down. Now we're at the long, and we're right in the middle of this channel, and that channel has not closed out yet. Cash flow is positive on a 4-hour chart. The volume is up. The RSI is up. Momentum is up. Now the RSI down here, it's on the overbought side of things. It's looking pretty good. I gotta admit, it's looking very good. All right, so that's where Hedron is on this chart. Now let's have some fun. Who wants to have fun with this? And guys, you're not hitting me up with any other projects. You gotta have other projects you're curious about out there. There's more than just Hex and Hedron and whatever else you want to talk about, but you're not talking, so I'm just going to keep talking Hex. All right, so we're going to pull up Hedron over here, and we're going to take out the Ichimoku. Well, the Ichimoku is actually predicting on the 4-hour chart that Hedron is going to remain bullish. And Hedron's starting to really mirror whatever Hex is doing, I've noticed. So if Hex is up, Hedron's right behind it. Hex is up 0.79%. Hex is basically one whole percentage point behind. I mean, Hedron's one whole percentage point behind Hex right now. All right, so what I'm going to do with Hedron is I'm going to pull this off, and we're going to chart this out very quickly here. So we have a strong trend line right here growing with it, and it's looking pretty damn good, actually. It's looking very good. Now, I'm going to draw out a wedge here. So basically, way you can play with this if you're interested in learning how to chart is this is on a 4-hour chart, and what we have right now is a wedge formed, and it's going to bounce around in it. But the cool thing about a wedge is right when it gets to this point, it'll be amazing. You'll watch it bounce back, but it's got to choose. It's going to either go up and go down, and it's always on point, and it's so weird that it's so on point. Yeah, so it's definitely forming a wedge there. There's no question there. Could probably make it a little bit tighter and go with that one there. But regardless, it's coming to it's going to have to. There we go. Yeah. So I would say that. Boy, nope. It's still nope. That's such a long range there. Damn it. Yep. I like to draw these before I start doing these because it takes a little bit of time to get it just right. So yeah, so Hedron, which is actually riding on the top of this wedge. So it looks like it's going to go up already. It's a strong possibility it's going to break to the north, which is very bullish. But I'm seeing Hedron is being very bullish right now, guys. Now let's do something very quickly with this because I know there's a lot of guys starting to trade this, and it's really getting the attention that it deserves. If you have not brought into Hedron yet, and with Hex doing a recent run up, so we're going to do it from January 23rd on a 2-hour chart, and we are going to do a Fibonacci retracement on Hedron, and the 61.8 marker is the sweet spot. So if you want to make sure that you're not FOMOing in with Hedron and paying more for something than you should, then it looks like you should try to buy the Hedron at 0.00000. I think that's 5 zeros too. All right, so Fibonacci retracement is a really easy tool to use. I suggest that you guys use it out there if you have not been. All right. Wow, chat's really not on fire today. Okay. It's so funny, like the way different things work with live streaming, depending on the day of the week. But it's cool. It's definitely cool. All right, so let's see here. What do we got to say? We got ICOSA. Let's look at ICOSA. All right, so ICOSA is a red-headed stepchild of Hedron. So you get ICOSA rewards for you get ICOSA as a reward, as a staking reward if you stake Hedron. It's so easy to stake it, guys. So let's go over here and we're going to chart this out a little bit. Let's do all right, first things first, let's do a vertical line. So this recent high point was on February 4th. We've definitely been on a downward trend since then. So we've definitely been on a downtrend since February 4th. And we're just, I'm not sure if we're going to continue this downtrend, guys, because there's a strong possibility that things are about to get really interesting for HEX. Because in my gut feeling is that Richard Hart, you got to remember, it's very easy for Richard Hart to pump the HEX market. It's so easy. I mean, think about how much was sacrificed. I mean, he has access to all of that. So it's going to be very easy for him when he's ready. And I think that that is starting now. I don't think Pulse Chain is done yet, but I think we're approaching done. And I wanted to be done so I could retire, quit my job. All right, so let's do a horizontal line here. Right there. All right, so the support level for ICOSA is at 0.58 cents. So 58 cents is US dollar is the support level for ICOSA, which is not bad, guys, because this ICOSA is really adding up. And I'm starting to get mad at myself because I don't really jump at that Hedron the way I should. Matter of fact, at the end of this video, I think I'm going to do it. But I'm so invested in the HEX ecosystem already, and that's I'm so invested into it, though. You know what I mean? So it gets a little weird. But so yeah, we're still on that downtrend for ICOSA, but it's holding out over 58 cents. It's currently at 66.4, so it's not bad at all. Now, let's say you wanted to. Well, I wouldn't buy into it. Actually, let's do a Fibonacci retracement on it because it may not be a bad idea. So we're going to go here with 100 at the bottom. We're going to run this bad boy up and a 61. So yeah. So if you were thinking about buying into ICOSA, Joshua, you would, it's going to be a little lower. There we go. You would, if you're thinking about buying into it, you would go for like January 31st is how far back the chart's going right now. I'm not going that far back. If you're thinking about buying some ICOSA, anything under the 73 cents is a good buy for it. So anything under 73 cents for ICOSA would be absolutely a good buy. I'm liking I'm absolutely liking ICOSA though. For the guys in the chat, I want to talk crypto. You have any projects you want to talk about? It does not have to be HEX related. Does not have to be Pulse Chain related. It could be Cardano. I love Cardano. You guys know I love Cardano. I did a video on it yesterday or the day before. A lot of people they're sleeping on Cardano. Cardano's going to melt a lot of faces off, as BitBoy would say. Whatever you guys want to chart out, come on, let's go. Let's do this. What's up? Where y'all at? Chat. I got 2 people chatting. And thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the bottom of my heart, Joel Smith and Joshua. All right. And make sure you guys hit the like button. I got 11 likes. I'm stuck on 11 likes. I need more than 11 likes, guys. I need more than 11 likes. So please hit the like button. All right. So next one up, Maxi. Somebody wants to talk Maxi? We can talk Maxi. I haven't charted out Maxi in a long time. Maximus usually follows HEX pretty closely, if I'm not mistaken, though. But I am happy to pull this up. Want to make sure I pull up the right one, though. Pull up the wrong one, I can screw things up a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if I like this. Is that? That's right. All right, so here we go. There's Maximus. That looks right to Maximus, doesn't it? Let me go over here real quick. Let me use a cooler tool than this. Dex Tools. I should have it saved. Dex Screener. There we go. Where's my chart set? There we go. All right. Do I have Maximus in here anymore, or has it been so long? You can tell I lost focus, guys. There you go. All right, there we go. Boom. Yeah, that was the right price. So Maximus is over here. You got to be careful sometimes because sometimes you think things are on trading view and it's not quite right. It just frustrates me. I'm sure that if you guys do any technical analysis, you know what I'm talking about. If you do know what I'm talking about, that's why I love Deck Screener. Should look into it. All right, so let's do Maximus over here. And Maximus is looking pretty good. Let's put this on a 4-hour chart. Maximus is looking very good, honestly. But Hex is looking good. And Maximus basically follows right behind Hex. So Maximus is at bottom support levels at 0.019. That was established on January 2nd, 2023. And we have been moving in a very positive direction, like super positive. Like this looks really good. Now this is Eric. This was a sacrifice that I did not take part in. I kind of regret it, but I didn't do it. And everybody was trying to do sacrifices and emulate what Richard Hart did with Hex, and it's still happening to this day. And it just I was just like, ugh, you know what I mean? So upset because Paul Shane hasn't been released yet. It is kind of nice to see Hedron working out so well though, and it hasn't even gotten started yet. Well, it has started yet, but it's just I don't know. I think Hedron's going to be doing big things, but it's not going to do big things until Pulse Chain. Because the one thing that Hex does have that people really don't understand out in the crypto world for some weird reason, it's all about the community. And Hex has a strong community. Now, Hex has two communities involved with it, in my opinion. And you have the Hexagon fanatics who dress like Richard, act like Richard, says what Richard says, does what Richard tells them to do, blah blah blah. And then you have the Hex community who just like Richard Hart. And how much is Maxime on premium deficit and how much? All right. So right now, just looking at sorry, I started babbling there. Hey, for the guys that just came in here, I have 10 people, I have some new people. Please hit that like button. I got 13 likes. Thank you. Please hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more YouTube will share this live stream. The more people on this live stream, I mean, we can have some fun. I'm thinking about cracking a beer, moving on from coffee and water and drinking a beer, just chilling. I'm trying to get this vibe rolling. I want to talk and chat crypto with you guys, whatever you guys want to talk about for real. Oh, thoughts on H bar, Joel? I see H bar. I missed that. I'll go back to that one. All right. Remind me, Joel. We will talk about H bar. All right. So right now, the price action for this is currently at 0.059 cents for Maximus. If you did a Fibonacci retracement from his low point here up to his recent high, it is, I'm not sure I will buy into it just yet. It's quite a bit of a ways. Let's pull these out of here real quick for you guys. Make it very clear for you. The Fibonacci retracement has it as being a safe purchase at 0.0379. So me as an investor, I will be very cautious that I'm not FOMOing in. All right. Now there's two ways of looking at that because you had one. Now this is January 3rd. Now from January 3rd, it kind of traded in a fairly tight range and then it took off again. So let's say we change our perspective and we say, okay, it traded in that range and I didn't do anything. So say I was waiting for that range to establish where it was going to go. And we're going to say that this is the range here, edit, change the color so you guys can see it. There we go. So there's a 61.8. So it's saying at 0.049 cents. So that's what I would wait for if I were you. If it was me that was about to buy it, you need to do your own research. Got always got to express that. All right, got 14 likes. Oh, wow. Please keep hitting that like button, guys. This is an absolutely awesome stream. Good times, good times. All right. So yeah, that's where ICOSA is. Let's see if there's anything else we can see. What I mean, Maximus, not ICOSA. Let's take a look at Maximus with the market cipher. That's going to bounce around. Let me put Maximus where it belongs. Right now, it's sitting with the Zen. All right, so we put Maximus here. So we're going to look at Maximus with the cipher chart, the Wu Manchu cipher chart, and it is bullish. There's a change from previous trend, a bullish continuation, a bullish continuation. Right down here, you'll have that long signal and the channel's wide open. Cash flow looks great. Momentum is lifting up. Volume is up. It is looking good, guys. It's definitely looking good. The RSI is in the overbought side of things. So, yeah. This Maximus is looking great. Let's look at Maximus on the 2-hour chart. It looks even better. Now, it might be about to top out, though, because you see here, it's wrapping around. It looks like it's about to close out on a Cipher B chart. So let's look at that with the 1 hour. And, yeah, it did. So, Maximus, yeah, I wouldn't. It's had a nice run. Let's put it like that. Definitely, if you're in a situation where you're about to take profits and you were just trading it, according to this chart, I would really consider taking some profits. But that's what I see. That's what I would do. But I'm not a financial advisor. All right. So I've been talking about HEX. I've talked about Hedron, Maximus. Let's look at Pulse Doge. That's one of the ones that I haven't looked at lately. I have my little gripes with them. Pulse Doge is looking pretty good though. It's not looking great. Definitely not looking great, but it's not looking horrible. Actually looking like it would be a good opportunity to buy into it if you're just getting into it, actually. Huh. Here, let's do a Fibonacci retracement for Pulse Doge very quickly here. Now, the reason why I have an issue, there's PLSD, which is Pulse Doge. And then there's the PulseDogeCoin. There was two separate ones, and I felt one stole the other's name. There was some drama, blah, blah, blah. And I've always kind of felt that way. But let's see here. But it's business, right? So let's see. If you're looking into buying this, oh, it's at the sweet spot. It is literally at the 61.8. That's what I was wondering. So yeah, PulseDogeCoin, it's at the sweet spot, guys. What can I say? If you're on the fence about it, you're buying right where the charts are saying that it's a safe point to buy at. It's had a nice little pullback. Yeah, pretty interesting, huh? How that works. And then if I'm going to do Pulse Doge, I have to do PulseDogeCoin. Naturally, still own PulseDogeCoin. Where is that at? There it is. No, I still have it on. I know they did a thing with PulseDogeCoin where you can move it over to Ethereum, but I left mine on BNB. PulseDogeCoin Pulse Doge is not looking very good compared to PulseDogeCoin. It's not looking very good at all. But I'm also looking at it on BNB, and I probably let me catch up with the times. I probably really need to look at Pulse Doge on the Ethereum chart. So let me correct this. PulseDogeCoin, wrapped Ethereum. It's probably going to want me to do it with wrapped Ethereum. I don't want to look at it that way. I might not have a choice though. I hate when it doesn't let me do things the way I want. All right, abort mission. I'm not talking. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm not going to deal with that one because I should be better prepared. But like I said, I haven't been following the ecosystem as closely as I should be. So yeah, but I have been around for a while. All right, so what other projects do you guys want me? There was one that Joel wanted me to cover to take a look at. What is that? Is that HBAR? It was HBAR, speeding up the internet. And I want to talk to you about Bitcoin. All right, so let's take a look at HBAR. And I actually own HBAR. I actually dollar cost average into HBAR. I'm still dollar cost averaging into HBAR. This project is going to be a huge one, guys. All right. I had a coworker actually turn me on to this one. He educated me. I educated him on crypto, and then he educated me. You can learn something from everybody. That's why I want you guys in here chatting away so I can learn from you. Yeah, I'm sure there's a project I don't know about that would be huge. Also, I have how many? 16 likes. Sweet. I have 16 likes right now, guys. Thank you. Can I get 17? Help me out, guys. There's got to be somebody new in here. There's got to be a bunch of people in here who have not hit the like button yet. So stop, hit that like button before I talk about HBAR. Half of you are going to drop off as soon as I start talking about HBAR, probably anyway. So take this moment, hit that like button. I have 16 likes right now. All right, now back to HBAR. HBAR on a 4-hour. You want me? How deep you want me to go into HBAR, Joel? Let's do the 4-hour chart. All right, so the 4-hour chart for HBAR is basically on fire. Just at a quick peek with the 4-hour chart here. Looks like it bottomed out right here. Bottomed out right there. And we'll put a vertical line with a date stamp. I like doing that. All right, so it bottomed out around December 31st, okay? All right, I got 7 viewers. I knew we were going to fall off. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Got to keep this going. Get some more people in here. Now, HBAR since then has been in an upper trend, a very impressive upper trend at that. Now, that was at 0.03 cents. Right now, HBAR is sitting at 0.088. And if you take a look over here on February 7th, we had a long signal, and then we had a change for previous trend, a bullish continuations, then a bearish continuation. Then we had a short signal, which there was a pullback, and even right here, the charting was right because there was the momentum dropped, which there was a price drop. It did go up, but it did drop back down, and then there is a short signal that it changed her previous trend. A bunch of bullish continuations, one bearish and bullish. I mean, this baby is like on fire, guys. There's no other way I can word it. The long signal is running through this channel. Does look like it might be topping out. RSI is overheated, which means it's way overbought. The momentum's high. The volume is kind of slowed down. Let's look at the 2-hour chart real quick. Looks like we're about to cool off a little bit, which is fine. That's a good thing. It is experiencing a little bit of a cool off period, but this baby, definitely you want to have this in your chart. You want to be watching this one. You do not want to sleep on this. This is a project that deserves its respect. All right. There's one other way I want to chart this out for you guys. If you're thinking about picking it up, I don't want you to chase things, because a lot of time what people tend to do is, especially myself, what I used to do all the time is I would try to chase things, and sometimes you just got to be like, oh, I was too late. I'm not chasing that one. Hopefully it'll come back down, but if it doesn't, so be it. I have to find another project. That is like one of the biggest new mistakes that you can make. All right, so HBAR with the daily chart. I don't want to do the daily. Let's do the 4-hour chart. So HBAR, the 4-hour chart. We're going to do a Fibonacci retracement from its bottom point here. Arrow up. Now, HBAR's thing's all about speeding up the internet, which I'm all for. And considering I started with dial-up, I'm retro. I'm not like some of you youngins out there. There was life. I remember life before cell phones, much less cell phones with internet. I remember life with cell phones, no camera. I remember life, cell phones. What's texting? This is stupid. Just call me. I'm old. I'm retro. All right. So, taking a look here with HBAR, looks like the 61.8. If you have not brought into HBAR, since it took off on this date here, which I said December 29th, right? So since roughly December 29th, if you want to buy into it and you should be safe, it will be at 0.0579. If you want to be a little recluse and you're afraid that it's going to keep going up, because this baby just might, and that's why I've been dollar cost averaging into it. It's currently at 0.088. But this is going to be a super strong one next bull market without question. All right. What else we got, guys? Let's see here. Maxi win airdrop for Zen. I have not been following Zen as closely as I should be, Filippo. I don't know. I just kind of got frustrated because the price kept dropping on the charts. Jack Levin, there was issues yesterday that I saw. Apparently, with the Polygon NFTs launch. Oh snap! Will Live was beautiful back then. Was that Life was beautiful back then? Yeah. You know what? I agree with you, Will. Life was beautiful back then. I don't know if I really like the way life is now, but I can't imagine life without this. Like people don't understand, kids, young people don't understand. Like you sat by your radio and you hit record for your favorite song. There was no, go look it up on YouTube real quick and watch that video. I mean, life is so different. And in a lot of ways it was better, in other ways it sucked. You broke down, guess what? You were walking to a payphone. Uh, I don't know. It's weird. I could probably do a whole stream just talking about that, right? Anyway, Zenians, we plan to airdrop Zen 1 tokens to all Polygon's NFT participants, including those with failed transactions. Seems like a fair thing to do. So apparently, guys, yesterday, Zen launch on Polygon was problematic with the so let's go ahead and go to Zen Turbo. I don't know. I got mad. I got mad with the X1. I can't let it go. It's childish of me, but I realized that I didn't do it properly. But I didn't get credit. I'm not getting the free airdrop tokens like I feel like I'm due. So I'm being a woman about it. Because I brought a crap load of NFTs on the open market. And I thought for some reason on open I'll tell you the truth. Some reason when I was getting them on OpenSea, I thought that I was creating them, but I wasn't. I was buying them from other people. You have to create it on Zen Network, and I just got so frustrated that I stopped. Um, I don't know. Just frustrated me. Anyway, I got 18 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you for 18 likes. Don't forget, the guys are in here. I do have a membership for the channel, so feel free to take a peek at the. I'll change the banner real quick just to show you guys the membership. All right, so let's go back over here. Let's take a look at Zen real quick, and I want to see the Zen NFTs on Polygon. Now, is Zen Turbo going to cooperate? Jack Levin also just posted something, so we could take a little dive in that. I mean, I have nothing going on right now. I'm not at work, thank God. I'm at home. All right, I see. Up, it's not. The current selected chain does not support this function. So the ZenFTs does not come up for the Polygon on Zen Turbo yet, which really sucks because I really thought that it would. So let me try something different here. Now this is the ZenFT state. Nah. All right, let's try another way because Jack Levin literally just posted something. And I clicked on it before I started the stream. I don't know, just did it, but it wasn't that long ago. Jack Levin, where is it? Boom, click backwards. Go to his thing. Here we go. All right. Yeah, literally, it was 1 hour ago. All right, so let's go in here to the Zen Squad, and let's do some educating, right? All right, this is called ZenSquad.com. This is part of the Zen Crypto. Zen, I don't know if you guys know about Zen or not. It's been around launched, I believe, in October. It's a free airdrop base. It's not really a free airdrop. You mint these tokens for free. All you need is a MetaMask wallet, and you just pay the gas price. Now, the only problem is the gas has moved up in price so much recently that it's not really cost effective to mint. So what do I mean? Well, what I mean is if we go to Zen Turbo Mint Monitor, right now, when I started this, it was like anything under $4 I was happy minting with. Right now it's $6.98. Just actually $7.41 right now. You know what I mean? So it's a little too expensive for me. It takes 101 days to regain your initial fees. That's why everybody's doing his NFTs, because you got to do it in bulk now. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump back over here. If you guys want to learn more about that, there's a ton of videos on it. Ton. Oh, I got a new member. Damn, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I got a new channel member, Joshua Flippo. I appreciate the love, man. Bottom of my heart. You just made my night. You just made my night, man. Thank you. God bless you. For real. Because I'm been kind of down a little bit lately. But I will make a difference in the world one day. I don't know how, but I'm going to. All right. So let's go back over here. We're going to take a look at the zensquad.com. And if you have not hit the like button, guys, please hit the like button. And thank you again, Joshua. Wow. Wow. Thank you, brother. And you did a level 2 membership. That's a big thank you. All right. Man, you really made me want to cry. Actually, I don't want to cry, but you make me want to run around, grab my wife, give her a kiss. All right. Anyway. All right. So let's look at the ZenFTs on the Polygon network right now. Jack Levin just posted this. So I have not messed around with this. So let's educate ourselves together. You guys, here we go. So we're going to click on 2023. Looks like, what does that mean? 304 have been minted okay. So 2023, February, 66. So there's 66 minted for February, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and open this all the way up to 100. And there should be 66 of them. Yep. And you got to remember, there was some kind of crash yesterday. And it really, oh man. Oh, by the way, guys, Joshua Flupo, do I say your name right? Oh my gosh. But anyway, this Joshua had issues that I've tried. I don't mind helping you guys out. Send me a message on Twitter. I will do the best I can. If I can't answer your questions, just I'll point you in the right direction, because I've had some nightmares that I've gone through. My wife, she won't come on here, but there's been times when I've I don't know where the $2,000 went. Where the hell is the $2,000? What the fuck? Where's the wallet at? I don't know. The blockchain is not there. Where is it at? I just lost $5,000. These things have really happened to me. And I've had to learn the hard way over time how to track things down using the different block explorers for the different blockchain. Cardano scared the living crap out of me with a NAMI wallet. Oh my gosh, I thought I had lost $5,000 that day. It was no wait, it was 2,500 on that one. But man, if I kept my composure, I found it eventually. And the next time I followed the freaking directions. Anyway, so 2023, 66. There are, there's going to be 66 of them created. Let's see, for March, there's 13. April, there's 14. Okay, May, there's 29. June, there's 35. December has 55. So it's kind of like a cool way of looking through here. Now, for me, I would be doing the rubies because I'm not rich and I'm kind of spread thin these days. And this is actually a pretty cool site, though, to look at. So let's go ahead and click on one of them. The ones that, they minted out there. Like, here's a catch, though. For me, 2024. Let's see what this says. So there's nothing for 2024. So, all right. Learning how to use this online. Sorry, guys. Wow. I just locked it up. All I did was go to the 2000 legendary. Okay. Can I go backwards? All right, let's close this out and we'll just go back in. All right. So yeah, anyway, it's a cool tool there. I don't really I don't fully understand it, but I do know that this is for, let's put it on Ethereum. Okay. 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 I understand now. So here's the collectors for Ethereum, and there's 15,950 in the collectors, and they're the ruby, the opal, the topaz, emerald. Okay. All right. Now it's making sense to me. And then by the month, you can see what they're minting out to. So for 2024, there's 12,314. So let's say we're going to pull up a ruby here, and then we're going to look at one of them. 440 days. Okay, cool tool. So it shows you the action taking place. So we're going to go back over here to Polygon. We're going to put it on 2023. And then we're going to say, there's some that, there's a lot of short-term ones. There's 62 done. Then December 18th, there's 18 of them done. And we'll go to the ruby. Okay, I understand. I'm probably going to mint some, but I mean, like I said, I've already minted so many of these that I'm kind of I'm waiting to see. Man, I have to tell you the story behind how I got to the point to where I reached out to you. Laugh out is funny, but it's not at the same time. Oh, I believe you. I believe you, man. I do believe you. I got please guys, make sure you guys hit that like. I have not hit 20 yet. If you haven't hit 20, got 19. And one new member, thank you to Joshua Filippo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just made my night. I got to start doing these every day. Oh, off topic. You're never too old to start something new. So, spent my whole life, I have not known how to really fight my whole life, right? Not afraid to fight, but I've not known how to fight. So, I started taking a boxing / multi class, and I absolutely love it. So, why am I saying this? Get out of your comfort zone. So, if you're a Hexican and you're a diehard Hexican and you know about Hex, but you don't know a lot about the other projects out there, you want to get out of that comfort zone. You want to educate yourself. You want to start following people who know about more than just one project. Because us YouTubers, I mean, I could show you how much I've made on YouTube right now, and it's not much at all. I make $275. You know what? Screw it. Here we go. Watch this. For you guys don't believe me, I got like 200 videos. It ain't no secret. Yeah, where is it? It's kind of funny to me actually, because a lot of times they think, yeah, where is that? So ever since I started my channel, the lifetime of it, I'm at $274. There it is. Now that's like with 200 and something, 200 plus videos. But anyway, you want to get out there and you want to find guys who care about you. You want to care about your success, at least want to bring you along for the ride. And you want to educate yourself in the crypto world. And as you watch people, you educate yourself. This is what I do, guys. I just go over here, and every time someone gives me a new tool, something new that I think I can use in the future, I save it, and then I come back and I utilize it. There's so much out there. Like here's one that some of you guys may not know about. It's kind of old school, but there may be people in here who didn't take part in the Pulse Chain airdrop, right? So let's go to. I never even talk about this one no more. Where is it? Bear with me. I'll find it. Come on. Make me look stupid. Pulse lead, Pulse chain archives. Where is it? There is a free Pulse. There's a site that was designed that you could play, you could do for free, and then you would get free Pulse from it. But for some reason, I can't find it right now. PulseHotList. Pulse sacrifice checker, Pulse chain. Wow, I lost it. I feel like a dummy now. Oh well. But I had the best intentions at heart. PulseHotList. Here we go. Let's just go here. All right, so here's like one of these old tools from Pulse Chain that I just saved a while back. It's called PulseHotList.com. By the way, guys, I'm just babbling around. There's something specific you want me to look up, tell me. I know Will in here, he be feeling Cardano like I do. Let me know. This is like my longest stream ever I've done. So, and please hit the like button if you just joined. Where is this? Free Pulse. There it is. FreePulse.io. Just like that. I saved this like over 2 years ago, guys. By the way, this has been around for a while now. Go to FreePulse.io. Where's the website? Come on. Is there a website? There has to be a link in here. That would make no sense to have this in here without the website. Well, nothing really shocks me. I'll just go to Twitter. Hold on a second. Here we go. There it is. FreePulse.io. All right. So this is a site that you can actually go to, and it's free. And you can quite simply, all right, what is this? Please check each image containing a fried egg. Well, if I don't know what a fried egg is. All right. All right. So here's a site that you can sign up for and receive a free Pulse chain tokens. Now this is still on testnet because Pulse chain's on testnet, but it's still here and it's still around. So like basically it's like it goes like a raffle, and every day it comes up, you can win a certain amount. So it just popped up. You can claim up to $200 of free Pulse every hour. And this, I got 5,000. So it was like just one. So right now I have 8,207 Pulse chain, and now PLS. Now remember, this is just on testnet. And then this site, like you can just, I think it's every 2 hours you come in here and do this. You register your wallet with it and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then you come over here, and then, I mean, if you choose, you can gamble it. Like, it's kind of addicting, actually. So, like, you can come over here and play mines. Now, what this is supposed to get people to, see, like, right there. I just got to. All right. Should I cash out? When should I cash out, guys? Damn it. I just lost. But anyway, it's like one of those mini projects out there that nobody even remembers. You know what I mean? Why? Because I was following Paul Shane a lot earlier than when other people were following it. But anyway, my throat's getting a little hoarse here. All right, guys. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything I can help you with, please don't hesitate to hit me up on Twitter in the messages. I'm not the greatest at calling people back. I'm not even with my family, but I will respond back to your messages. And I get a little weirded out, like, because I'm afraid there might be a stalker out there one day or something. I don't know. Because people send me their number and I get a little weird. I'm like, is he normal? Is he all right? You know what I mean? And I'm sure they are. Maybe it was a hot chick that put a picture in there. I'll call her. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm not. Anyway, yeah, definitely send me messages on Twitter. My Reddit still doesn't have any members yet. Nobody follows me on Reddit yet. I asked you guys to follow me on Reddit, and nobody wants to show me any love. There's a link in the description. I really want to get the members portion of my channel going. I have officially gotten 2 members. I mean, yeah, because it's actually cost me more to do this than I'm making. And it'd be nice to make something too, you know. I got a big family. Also, make sure you guys hit the like and the bare minimum, hit the subscribe button. Now, before I drop out of here, is there anything that you guys want me to cover before I disappear? Because I'm about to disappear. I'm going to wait a few seconds. I'm going to see my likes run up past 20. Yes, indeed, they did. And I want to thank Joshua again for the love. Greatly appreciate it. All right. And be ready for my live streams, guys. Start tweeting me stuff, questions, whatever. Send me messages. And join me on my Reddit right here. There should be a link in there. It's called Retro Crypto Channel. All right. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for today. Any questions, concerns, hit me up. All right. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay crisp. Stay crypto. And watch my video from yesterday on Cardano. A lot of people are in here right now. You guys need to watch Cardano. You need to educate yourself on Cardano. The ecosystem is a hell of a lot bigger than you guys realize. And a lot of people are falling for that FUD that's going to ruin a lot of people. I'm half tempted to continue to talk about Cardano right now. Do you guys want to talk about Cardano? Because there's still 9 people in here. I'm kind of impressed. Got 2 likes. 2 likes. Hell yeah. All right. 22 likes. Thank you, guys. Nah, my voice is going hoarse. All right. All right. Until next time, guys.